Okay, well, it's pretty much as I suggested. We're going to be using Flaming Fury because on the next turn we can't use magic at all. So this turn is going to be Flaming Fury, and we have to overcome 1 and 3 is 4. Yeah, 4. Okay, so we're going to play that. So that's 1. You get a +1 ranged power fire, so that's 1, 2, 3, because I get +1 power still with Tyro. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think this is going to go well, actually. Alright, so we're going to put this hit on him. So the Hydra now has 2. Still can't regenerate because I'm not doing harm. I'm doing fire, as I've done other types of damage. So he's still not regenerating. And I'm going to play Defensive Training, which I can afford as a skill. And I'm going to play it once again on Hydra. So the Hydra has no attack, because he attacks with harm. So he can't harm either of these two guys in his area 2, leaving Lilitu, and I need to defend against 2 on her. So 1, 2, defended him, and done. Alright, that went really well. Now, the silence is going to come into play. Let's actually reset. Draw back up. 1, 2, 3. Now the reason I'm hesitating is because I'm trying to decide whether to keep Battle Prowess or not. This is a card I thought I needed. It comes with a Thorn expansion. And I thought what Battle Prowess would do would eliminate all of these attributes, but they don't necessarily do that. You can ignore the attributes that trigger when a character, when your adventurer is dealt damage by that character. But it wouldn't be like regeneration. Okay, that's not something that I can ignore. Or drain, even more so. Something I want to ignore because they don't impact me. So I'm not sure how useful Battle Prowess is. So I'm going to discard it. And I hope I'm right to do that. I've got at least, 3 in here. So maybe that's a way that I still need to refine my deck. So 1, 2, and drawing up. 3, 4, 5. For those of you that have been watching along, you can see my strategy here and just how important Recover Treasure is and has been, because I keep recycling my Warhammer and my Wooden Shield. Critical card, actually together a critical 1, 2, 3 cards, including the Wooden Shield. Highly recommend that combination to you. Okay, silence comes into play. That is the maximum we can have in our normal dungeon of 6. We're now at 8. If I can knock out this Hydra, it's excellent. All silence does is says that I can't use magic, but as a random card went, I don't use much magic anyway. So I just need to either kill the Hydra or kill Lilitu by using Torch and seeing through her stealth. But for now, I'll let her live. So let's get that Hydra. I'm going to have to use the Torch. Well, I wouldn't have to use the Torch, actually. I wouldn't have to. I can get this back with Recover Treasure. So let's go this way. Okay, so I need an attack of 1 and 3 is 4. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to play out the Torch. So it says that we can spend it to gain +0 firepower. So we're going to do that. So we're going to go 1. Actually, this is 2. This Tyro is very, very helpful. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to use 4 fire, which is all I need to hit him one more time and kill the Hydra. So I've killed 2 Hydras. Pretty good, eh? You're impressed, I bet. Now I have to defend against this card that is attacking me with 2 power. And so I'm going to use, well, I could use resourceful or use cover, but use cover says I can reduce the power of a target character that attacks with ranged, thrown, or reach to 0. So I'm going to reduce the power to 0, which means her attack is 0, which means she did not land a wound, which means she does not drain me of anything. Turn is over. Reset. Here's a quick observation. I'm doing well, except that the dungeon deck still badly outnumbers the way more cards in the dungeon deck than there are in my crawler deck. So if I don't get a damsel soon, or kill Zuldur, or luckily get the stars align, I'm basically going to run out of cards. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what happens. 4, another defensive training, which is great, and a magic spear. Up against the murky swamp, which has a time limit of 2. So she's going to benefit from that because of her stealth. A specter, you gotta hate them. We're at 4, and there's Zuldur. So Zuldur's coming. Oh, I think he might have Swift. Drain, Flight, Rampage. No. Does he get Swift with the murky swamp? Nope. Okay. So we have a moment here. We have a moment. Let's look and see. We definitely want to get that specter out of the way. There's no doubt about that. This is where I need a cleaved. Okay, so I need 1, 2 to hit this guy, except he's immune to harm. So I'm going to have to use my magic spear. So I'll attack him for 3, 4, 5. In fact, 6 is what he's going to be attacked for. Yeah, because he's the target. I can't see her because of stealth. And he's immune to harm, as I already said, so now he's dead. Yep. No two ways about that. Now, she gets a +2 power bonus. So she attacks with 1, 2, 3, 4, which I don't want. So I'm going to use defensive training because there's nothing else I can do here. I don't have any armor. So I'm going to play with defensive training so her attack comes to nothing. Okay. Time token off. Reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, interesting. Interesting that I would get a heal wounds. Anyway, here's Zuldur.